Hi dear students, welcome to our channel Maths with Pandra. In this video, we are discussing about hyperbola, very short answer type questions. So with this video, we all covered basic use of maths to be in geometry part. I hope everyone understand. BSAQs is very important. Why? We'll see that 2 marks, but it will be very effective. Student got 25 marks. To get pass marks 27, you need the 2 marks also, dear students. I hope you understand. So, in this session, we are going to discuss hyperbola 2 marks questions. Okay, let us have a discussion. The first question: find the equation of the hyperbola whose foci are plus or minus 5 comma 0. The transverse axis of the length 8 units. Okay, dear students, someone is making beginner creations. Good evening, good evening. Find the equation of the hyperbola. Foci is given. So first, so coordinates of foci. Plus or minus 5 comma 0. Foci of the hyperbola generally denoted by plus or minus AE comma 0. By comparing these x coordinates, plus or minus 5 equal to plus or minus AE, that implies AE is equal to 5. Okay, dear students? I hope everyone understand. 4k coordinates are there, from that we got it. Next, the transverse axis of length 8. So, length of transverse axis equal to 8. So 2a equal to 8. So that implies a is equal to 4 only, no? Whenever you know a value and ae value, we have the value of b square. B square equal to a square into e square minus 1, dear students. That also can be written as a square e square minus a square. A square e square means ae whole square only, no? Minus a square. A whole square means 5 square. A square means 4 square. So 5 square, 25 minus 16, 9. So b square value we got it as 9. A equal to 4 means a square value equal to 16. Whenever you know the values of a square and b square, the equation of hyperbola, the required equation of hyperbola, x square by a square minus y square by b square equal to 1. In place of a square, b square, substitute the respective. X square by 16 minus y square by 9 equal to 1. Okay, dear students, this is the way you have to solve it. Yesterday only I informed about this session, 2 marks question with this hyperbola. So now come to the very important, number of times they ask this in public examination about this question. Define rectangular hyperbola and find its eccentricity. What is meant by rectangular hyperbola? The hyperbola which is said to be rectangular hyperbola whose transverse axis is equal to conjugate axis. You remember all of you? So transverse axis, the hyperbola is said to be rectangular hyperbola. Rectangular hyperbola if its length of transverse axis axis is equal to its length of conjugate axis. Length of conjugate axis. That is, this is very important definition. The hyperbola is said to be rectangular hyperbola if its length of transverse axis is equal to length of conjugate axis. Okay, dear students. What is length of transverse axis? 2a. That is equal to length of conjugate axis is 2b. It implies that a is equal to b only. No? So definition for this definition 1 mark. So they are asking to find its eccentricity. Generally, eccentricity of rectangular hyperbola. Rectangular hyperbola. So we E equal to root over a square plus b square divided by a square. Since a is equal to b, no? So root over a square plus a square divided by a square. So root over 2a square divided by a square. A square get cancelled, root 2. Therefore, the eccentricity is equal to root 2 for the rectangular hyperbola. Okay, dear students? We'll move on to another question. But this question number of times they asked, we may expect in 2025 in the March, we may expect in the public exam, either in TS or AP. So those who are watching first time, please like and share to your friends. You come to here, if 3x minus 4y plus k equal to 0 is a tangent to the hyperbola, then find the value of k. Here, one important formula we need to write. The line y is equal to mx plus c, the line y is equal to mx plus c is tangent to the hyperbola x square by a square minus y square by b square equal to 1, then c square equal to a square m square minus b square. This is a very important property, very important condition, dear students. So first what we have to write, a given line, we have to write it. So given line 3x minus 4y plus k equal to 0. This equation we will bring into the form of y is equal to mx plus c. So minus 4y bring this side. So 4y is equal to 3x plus k. So y equal to 3 by 4 into x plus k by 4. After reducing into the form of y is equal to mx plus c, here you have to write the values of m and c. M value how much? 3 by 4. And c value how much? K by 4. Okay, dear students? M value, c value, we got it. Next, given hyperbola. Given hyperbola x square minus 4y square is equal to 5. This equation will bring into the form of standard equation of the hyperbola. X square by 5 minus 4y square divided by 5 equal to 1. But still it is not in the form. Y square should be there in the numerator, but it is not there. So what we can do is x square by 5 minus y square by 5 by 4 is equal to 1. You keep that equation number 2. This is equation number 1. Here what are the values? You have to mention that. Here a square equal to 5 and b square equal to 5 by 4. After that, equation 1 is tangent to equation 2. Then Equation 1 is tangent to equation 2. Then we have the formula c square equal to a square m square minus b square. C square. What is c value? K by 4 whole square. So k by 4 whole square minus a square value is 5, m square 3 by 4 whole square minus b square. So what is b square here? 5 by 4. Look at it, friends. So now k square by 16 is equal to 5 into 9 divided by 16 minus 5 by 4. So we will simplify now here. K square by 16 is equal to 5 by 4, take out common, 9 by 4 minus 1. K square by 16 equal to 5 by 4 into 5 by 4. 9 minus 4 will be here. 9 minus 4 is 5. 5 by 4 only. Here 16 get cancelled. K square equal to 25. K equal to plus or minus 5. Okay, students, this is the way you can solve that answer. You will get it marks, 2 marks surely. This is the way you can approach, dear students. I hope everyone understands the students. We'll move to next set of questions. These 2 questions are very important. Number of times they asked in the hyperbola, maths 2B, dear students. Keep in mind and practice sincerely, thoroughly. To watch these type of videos, please do subscribe to my channel, Maths with Panindra. Yeah, we'll move to another set of questions. But surely it will help you. How many marks are there in geometry, VSAQs? Circles is over, system of circles is over, and parabola yesterday completed. Now I am completing hyperbola, 2 marks questions. Okay. The next coming important one. If E comma E1 are the eccentricities of a hyperbola and its conjugate hyperbola, its conjugate hyperbola. Then prove that 1 by e square plus 1 by e1 square equal to 1. So based on this, you have a question. Either this question they may chances to ask, or application of this also they may chances to ask. If the eccentricity of a hyperbola is 5 by 4, then find eccentricity of its conjugate hyperbola. So these are the questions, question and application, both important. So first, how to solve this question is, if E and E1 are eccentricities of hyperbola and its conjugate hyperbola, let E be the eccentricity of x square by a square minus y square by b square equal to 1. That is, E equal to root over a square plus b square by a square. From this result I want 1 by e square now. So e square equal to a square plus b square by a square. Write the reciprocal. 1 by e square equal to a square by a square plus b square. Next, let E1 be the eccentricity of x square by a square minus y square by b square equal to minus 1, conjugate hyperbola. Equation number 2. That is, E1 equal to root over a square plus b square by b square. Denominator you remember, dear students, for conjugate hyperbola equal to minus 1. For this denominator b square will come. So that implies that E1 square equal to a square plus b square divided by b square, and the reciprocal 1 by E1 square equal to b square by a square plus b square. Keep that. Now they are asking to prove this result. Now consider LHS. So 1 by e square plus 1 by E1 square. What is 1 by e square value? A square by a square plus b square plus b square by a square plus b square. So both the denominators are same only, a square plus b square. So we can add the numerators. A square plus b square. So these two will be cancelled. You will get 1. It is required RHS. So now 1 by e square plus 1 by E1 square equal to 1. We proved that. Sometimes they may chances to ask for 4 marks also, dear students. Keep in mind and practice. Okay, now come to here. If the eccentricity of a hyperbola is 5 by 4, given E is equal to 5 by 4, let E1 be the eccentricity of conjugate hyperbola. Let E1 be the eccentricity of conjugate hyperbola. Okay. After that, then we have the relation between E1 and E2, E1 and E. Then we have 1 by e square plus 1 by E1 square equal to 1. So that implies that 1 by e square means 25 by 16 plus 1 by E1 square equal to 1. That implies that 16 divided by 25 plus 1 by E1 square equal to 1. So 1 by E1 square equal to 1 minus 16 by 25 So 1 by e1 square equal to 25 minus 16 is 9. 9 by 25. That implies that e1 square equal to 25 by 9. So e1 is equal to 5 by 3. Therefore, the eccentricity of conjugate hyperbola is e1 equal to 5 by 3. So this application of this concept only we have, dear students. We'll move to another set of questions. You can share to your friends also, those who are. I will share this information in my social media, whatever I have. Okay, dear students, we'll move to another set of questions. Find the angle between, find the angle between the asymptotes of the hyperbola x square by a square minus y square by b square equal to 1. This is the question. Sometimes they are asking to find the angle with this or show that angle between the asymptotes of the hyperbola. Asymptotes of hyperbola is theta equal to secant inverse of E, otherwise 2 theta equal to 2 secant inverse of E, otherwise 2 tan inverse of B by A. Any one of them they will ask. Based on this, again one question, dear students. If the angle between the asymptotes is 30 degrees, then we have theta only, not 2 theta. This is, then find its eccentricity. Yeah, how to get it is. So the hyperbola equation will be like this, no? Hyperbola. Asymptotic equation means the equation of tangent to the hyperbola which touches at infinite point. We don't know where it touches, but it is passing through the origin. This is one of the asymptotes. This is another asymptotes which makes an angle theta with x-axis, means axis of the parabola, hyperbola, transverse axis. Okay. So for this, this is y is equal to plus b by ax. This is y is equal to minus b by ax. Sir, how it comes? I will tell you. The equations of asymptotes of hyperbola are x square by a square minus y square by b square equal to 0. From this, x by a minus y by b into x by a plus y by b equal to 0. A square minus b square formula. So it will becomes x by a x by a minus y by b equal to 0 and x by a equal to minus y by b. So from this equation, x by a equal to y by b. So y makes subject. Y is equal to b by a x. This you have to compare with y is equal to m1x. Similarly, y is equal to minus b by a x. This equation you have to compare with y equal to m2x. So that means two equation of lines we got which are passing through the center of the hyperbola, which makes an angle theta 1 and theta 2 respectively. This is theta 1, this is theta 2 respectively. So here m1 is equal to b by a and m2 equal to minus b by a. m1 m2 means what? Tan theta only. Let theta be the angle between, asymptotes of hyperbola. Then tan theta equal to mod m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 m2. M1 value, M2 value is there. So tan theta equal to M1 value B by A minus of minus B by A plus B by A by 1 minus into plus is minus B by A whole square. So we can write it as 2 times of B by A by 1 minus B by A whole square. You remember, dear students, individually we are taking. So these two are two equation of asymptotes now. So B by A generally what will come? Slope. So y is equal to b by a x means it is comparing with the y is equal to mx. So it makes an angle theta 1, of course it is. So m is equal to tan alpha I am taking. So m means what from here? B by a is equal to tan alpha. Okay. So from this tan inverse of b by a is equal to alpha. So wherever b by a is there, you replace with the tan alpha. So it makes, so that implies tan theta is equal to 2 tan alpha by 1 minus tan square alpha. 2 tan alpha by 1 minus tan square alpha means tan 2 alpha only. So tan theta equal to tan 2 alpha. So comparing angles, theta equal to 2 alpha. Alpha equal to what we got it here? Theta equal to 2 into tan inverse of b by a. Sir, how to get which value? 2 tan inverse b by a, we got it. How to get 2 secant inverse of e? So which is equal to 2 into tan inverse x equal to, again I have to write it here. Tan inverse x equal to secant inverse of root 1 plus x square. So secant inverse of root 1 plus b square by a square. So 2 into secant inverse of root a square plus b square by a square. This value is eccentricity only. So 2 into secant inverse of e. So therefore angle between two asymptotes is 2 secant inverse of e as well. This is eccentricity also. So based on this formula only, we have a question, dear students. So this is important points. So come to here. Given theta equal to 30 degrees. What is theta value? We know that angle between the asymptotes, theta equal to 2 tan inverse of b by a. But according to eccentricity, we need to write theta equal to 2 secant inverse of e. So in place of theta, substitute 30. 30 degrees divided by 2 equal to secant inverse of e. So 15 degrees is equal to secant inverse of e. So that implies secant 15 degrees is equal to e. Secant 15 means reciprocal of cos only. E equal to 1 by cos 15. Cos 15 you can write cos of 45 minus 30. So 1 by root 3 plus 1 divided by 2 root 2. So which is also equal to 2 root 2 divided by root 3 plus 1. Multiplying and dividing by root 3 minus 1 will bring into the form of 2 root 2 into root 3 minus 1 divided by a plus b to a minus b, a square minus b square. 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1 means 2 get cancelled. So root 2 into root 3 minus 1, which is equal to root 2 into root 3 is root 6 minus root 2 into 1 is root 2. So eccentricity E equal to root 6 minus root 2. This is the way we can do, dear students, about 2 marks questions in this. We will do it more questions also. Now we move to next questions. Find the equation of normal at theta equal to pi by 3 to the hyperbola 3x square minus 4y square equal to 12. Next, find the product of perpendiculars from any point on the hyperbola x square by 16 minus y square by 9 equal to 1 to its asymptotes. So these two also very important questions. They asked a number of times. After that, one more question is also there, dear students. Here also, that also I will write it here only, better to write. Find the, sometimes we'll ask this question as a 4 marks also. Find the equations of tangents to the hyperbola, 3x square minus 4y square equal to 12, which are parallel to the line y is equal to x minus 7. So these type of problems this one time or twice they ask in the exam. So first what we have to do is, given theta equal to pi by 3, that means 180 by 3 means 60 degrees. Next, given equation of hyperbola, 3x square minus 4y square equal to 12, bring into the standard equation. 3x square by 12 means x square by 4 minus 4y square by 12 means y square by 3 equal to 1. Keep it as equation number 1. And here a square equal to 4 and b square equal to 3, dear students. Okay. After that, the equation of normal. At p of theta, to equation 1 is ax by secant theta plus by tan theta is equal to a square plus b square. Wherever theta is there, you replace with 60 degrees. So now, and a and b also we need to write it. So a square equal to 4 means a is equal to 2, and b square equal to 2, 3 means b is equal to root 3. So a value 2x divided by secant 60 degrees plus root 3y divided by tan 60 degrees is equal to a square plus b square, 4 plus 3. So 2x divided by secant 2 is secant 60 is 2 plus root 3y divided by tan 60 is root 3. 4 plus 3 is 7. So 2 get cancelled. That implies x plus y is equal to 7. Therefore, the equation of normal at p of theta, p of pi by 3 to the given parabola, to the given hyperbola is x plus y is equal to 7. So this is the way you can give the clarity, dear students. For writing this till this formula from here to here, 1 mark, and substituting and simplifying 1 mark. Now come to here. This is the standard result we have. This is the given equation of hyperbola. X squared by 16 minus y squared by 9 equal to 1. Here a square equal to 16, b square equal to 9. Directly I am writing the formula. The product of perpendicular distances, the product of perpendiculars from any point on the hyperbola to its asymptotes is a square b square by a square plus b square. For writing this formula, even this proof is also there in my channel. Once you go to the EAMCET JEE Mains questions, this proof I have given. So a square value 16 into 9 divided by 16 plus 9. So 144 divided by 25. Okay, I will give the link of hyperbola 2 marks, 4 marks, the playlist in the description after completing of the live. Now come to here. Given hyperbola 3x square minus 4y square equal to 12. Not only these questions but also some in the only one exercise we have. In that 1 or 2 questions are there in previous playlist also. I already explained in the previous list. Once you go through that also, dear students, I will give anyway the link in the description box. If you bring into the general form, standard form, x square by 4 minus y square by 3 equal to 1 will come. It is equation number 1. Here a square equal to 4 and b square equal to 3. So given line, so y is equal to x minus 7 compared with y is equal to mx plus c, then m is equal to 1, c is equal to minus 7. So they are asking to find the parallel tangents. The equation of tangent parallel to equation 2 is y is equal to mx plus or minus root over a square m square minus b square. So y equal to m value 1 into x plus or minus root over a square value 4, m square value 1 square minus b square value 3. That implies y is equal to x plus or minus 1. 4 minus 3 is 1 only, no. So these are the equations which are parallel to the given tangent, given line. I hope everyone understands this, students. Still any doubts are there, please write in the comment box. In my free time I will respond. Thank you for your support. Jai Hind. Present.